Welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. We have a very special guest tonight, and this is going to be a monthly thing, once a month, right, bro? We got Off the Grid Ryan Part 6.
6?
Follow me now, boy.
The number of the beast. So,
Hold up.
are we doing shoes?
Dude, first off, shout out to Brain Dead. Get yours today. What are these called?
Oh, dude, those right there, those are chop saws.
These are the chop saw rock saws. Only at Brain Dead. You're wearing it right now.
Brain Dead
We're
Studios.
giving them a quick shout out. This is the most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes, dog.
That was beautiful, dude. I took you there, and you literally walked to those shoes, and you grabbed them, and I saw in your eyes, like, mine.
You like them? You do? Yeah. So explain to them what Brain Dead is, since we're gonna give them a free commercial, because
Man, I've been in love with Brain Dead hardcore for a year. I've probably been annoying the guys that work at both Sunset Fabrications and the studio on Fairfax for every week. I come in there. I try not to be too awkward, but man, it's streetwear. It's post-punk. It's creative. It's funky. It's weird. I love it.
That lady almost lost a sale, though.
Yeah, I mean, Brain
She
Dead.
almost lost a sale from me, dog.
Do you remember?
Because I walked. Listen to what she did, Chelsea. I was gonna. These are, by the way, these are $197, $194. That's a lot for me.
One of a kind.
I
unique.
walked over there, and she goes, Can you please stay over there? Can you please stay over in that area? And then I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's not customer service.
I saw it in you, dude. I saw a little twinkle, dude.
You saw the Han.
Big time.
Yeah, and and in my mind, I'm like, oh, you could have lost a $194 sale right now, lady. I could walk away right now, but I didn't. Get your chop sauce today.
That's what's up.
Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned of everything. First of all, let's keep it positive. We want to see you thriving, okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you know
So
how
that's
we
why
do.
we're going to do a monthly thing with you. His PayPal is here right now. We want to see him sheltered and safe. And this is we're starting a GoFundMe type deal.
Oh, yeah.
To get him a teardrop trailer thing, RV mini thing, so he could have shelter. Because you're about to make some living transitions.
Oh, yeah. You know how we do.
So he's really going to go off the grid, folks.
Yep.
So if you could kindly donate to that, so we could. What's our goal here?
I'm trying to
4 Gs.
Yeah, dude,
To
it's
get
nothing much.
To get a teardrop.
I'm trying to get my car fully ready for the road so that I can hit the 10 Western United States. We're talking.
Go ahead.
If you're in any of these states, I will come to the national parks or state parks closest to you because, in my opinion, the West is the best. And if you know what's up, that's what's up. Cali, Nevada, fuck Arizona, Utah.
Dude, my mom. Wait, we might have to.
Mine
edit
is
that out.
Gilbert.
We have to edit
Mine
that
is
out.
Gilbert.
Thank
Mine
you,
is
thank
Gilbert.
you, thank
Okay,
you.
but fuck
And
Arizona.
Tempe.
I like.
Tempe.
I like 4th
Take it
Street
back.
in Tucson, dude.
Take it
if
back.
you're gonna-
Tempe and Gilbert.
4th Ave, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, but so Utah, Colorado, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Oregon. If you're in these states, New Mexico, hit me up, find me. Let's do it.
But the main thing is we're trying to get raise funds so you could be safe and you could have a living situation in a teardrop RV capsulated thing.
I'm always safe,
to lug it around your vehicle, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm always safe. The one thing I noticed about you, because I do an ocular pat down of all people I walk across in life, you live right here in the zombie apocalypse. When the grid goes down, dog,
Yeah.
I notice you walk around.
We're going to get to all this.
Oh, no. This is something
We're
different.
going to get to all this crazy shit.
No, don't show them.
But let's ease into it, bro.
By easing into it.
You're coming in hot, bro.
No.
Let's just really chill
Check
into it.
So number 6, I've been, Mike, there's many love languages, right? Spending quality time. I like to do that, no doubt. But there is something about me that since the last time I've been on, I have been slowly acquiring things that remind me of you. So for over 15 months, I've been picking up little things along the way. And all this is for you, my friend.
Yep, there's nice items.
So first things first, this right here is from Light Wave Coffee Shop. It's in Monterey.
Are we going to do another, this is another like.
Do you know what Monterey is, my friend?
Shout out to Light Wave Coffee and Kitchen, baby, at Monterey, California.
I want to take you there one day because there's a skate park right next door. And this place is the most amazing little coffee shop.
What's in here?
So check it out. Monterey is this coffee shop. I went there, I bought that bag, and then I walked with a coffee in my hand a half a mile to the front gates of Bohemian Grove. This, my friend.
Dude, don't get crazy with me. You're
so here we go, dog.
Yeah.
Unpack that shit for me a little bit.
Dude, you're getting crazy right now.
I'll tell you what everything is. Bam. Show the people.
Lives of the Great Occultists. Kevin Jackson and Hunt Emerson.
This book is from the Philosophical Research Society.
You gonna get
a place I want to take you.
What's there's a Ouija board in here too, dude?
Right here.
What are you
buddy.
doing?
What you see there?
Which God destroyed in a mysterious way. It's some kind of castle.
This is for you to learn and love.
Okay, thank you. So thank you to my homie off the Good Ryan for giving me the lives of the great occultists.
It's everything in there from Carl Jung, Crowley, you name it, dude.
Okay, and then,
all right.
What's this?
So a couple months ago, I see Steve every now and then out in the real world. And he goes, "Hey man, what's up with those pants with the loop? I want the pants with the loop."
I like these.
And I was like, "That's what a hammer is being held with."
You giving me these?
So you said you were 32, dog. Let me tell you something about that.
I'm way 32.
I'm pretty sure that those.
Carhartt.
Oh yeah.
Look, Carhartt, and then Carhartt.
That's work in progress, dog.
Dude, thank you. Where'd you get these?
So check it out. Look inside those pockets, little by little. Let me explain something to you. So that right there, it goes to
Bandito's Natural Defense.
It's in there. Grab it. So you like smells. If I watch Steve every now and then, he'll just be smelling his fingers and smelling stuff.
You don't get too explicit with it.
So check this shit out.
Let's keep it a PG.
This right here is what was used during the Black Plague.
Dude, I love this.
Spray it up. Spray it into the air. It's designed to protect the whole earth, right?
Is this like sage?
So read
no demons allowed here.
So what's going on there?
Only the good angelic beings in here.
Oh, that is good, dude. So they use this to rob the graves of those that were dead during the Black Plague. And so you know those long plague masks?
Yeah.
They would put in.
You smell it?
Rosemary. They would put in all the different things in here, which is lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary. So that's what is all protective scents, right? But keep it going, dude. There's one more scent in there.
Okay.
I think it's in that other pocket, actually.
No, it's right here, dog.
Oh, you'll see.
What is this, man?
So those are nana bells. These are handmade.
Is this to cast spells, man?
Listen to it.
Yeah.
Ring it. Turn it upside down.
You know what's crazy? I just saw something last night about, there's a Catholic priest talking about exorcisms, and he said a way to get rid of demons is because demons don't like bless bells in churches. I was just watching this thing because certain things irk them, like because demons are individualized and stuff, but a lot of them don't like bells.
It's frequency.
And they use bells to cast out demons, literally.
So these nana bells are unique. Not a single one sounds the same.
It does?
Hold on, there's another one.
Hold up, man. There might be demons in here. Let me just make sure they're all gone, dude.
Well, let's see.
You don't know what kind of dreams I've been having.
Let's see it. So, So no two bells are the same, like no two people, like no two.
Am I onto something with the demonic, getting rid of demonic energies because of these bells? Because a lot of them don't like this. Yeah, like you said, the frequencies, right? You do it. Listen, you do one and I do one. No demonic energy. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
You like that?
Yeah, I love it.
It reminded me of you, because me and you.
You know what? It feels better already.
Yeah. In that other one, there's some more scent. So brain dead. All right, that's for your pillow, my friend, because I know you have trouble sleeping. Smell that.
What is this?
As you put that in your pillow, it's lavender, my friend. It's wonderful, right? I know how much you love.
So is this?
You can put that in your pocket and just smell it occasionally when no one's looking, because I know you like to do stuff like that.
Check it out, Chelsea.
But look in the deeper pocket. So the thing about brain dead is they collaborate with all sorts of interesting people. This one right here.
Right here.
This fifth pocket. So this
you
right.
got these. These are nice. You didn't have to do this.
I hope they try them on right now.
No. I don't want to do it right now. We got an interview.
So check this out, real quick.
Dude, thanks. These are great.
One thing I like about Brain Dead is that they fucking collaborate with the craziest brands, right?
Yeah.
So this right here is called Shroom Cola. I love you, but not enough to buy you a real fucking bottle.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is going to get, is this like, these are like magic mushrooms?
No, this is just called Shroom Cola, but smell it. This is cologne. Put that on you, on your wrist and your body, bro. You ever smell me every now and then?
Yeah, you smell good, man.
Motherfucker, I smell good. Oh, God. It did not work? That's so hilarious.
Hold up, man. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
That's some good shit right there, dog. Shroom Cola. Brain Dead.
Okay, you're good. Yeah. Thank you, dog. Why you don't have to get all crazy with me.
So check it out, dog.
What? There's a weapon in here?
I notice you don't walk around this neighborhood without a blade, dog.
I don't.
So when the grid goes down, that right there is the key to Hollywood, my friend. Unsheathe that motherfucker.
This is like a Brian Koberger
it's
knife, dude.
You like it. There's a secret.
Dude, this is like John J. Rambo survival knife.
We should fucking do.
Don't mess with me, dude.
All right, now check out the handle.
Take it easy on the comments, dude. You're messing with the wrong one, son.
That's right.
Woo!
Feels good, right?
Don't even think about coming in here.
There's a secret in the hilt.
I didn't even know what that is. That's just instinctual. I don't even know what a hilt is, but I know when I watched First Blood, he was doing some crazy compass shit. Right? Don't.
So when the grid goes down, this is all you're going to need to grab, bro.
Woo!
You know what that is?
This is electrolyte type drink stuff. Yeah.
Got you some Alpha Brain, dog.
Alpha Brain, dog.
And then drop out. One more thing you need in there. Pop it under. There you go, dog.
Because when the grid goes down, you better be ready. You need fire. Thank you, dog. Can I walk to, dude, let's just go to In-N-Out Burger. I'll walk in with this.
100%.
Yeah. Dude,
Feels good, right?
How do I sharpen this blade?
It's pretty sharp. I checked it out. Let me see it.
Dude,
you know how you test is like, your fingernail.
Crazy. Hey, dude, don't do that. This is crazy. Thank you, dog. Yeah. I'm gonna sleep this underneath my bed.
And then every now and then, my buddy Steve's gives me compliments, right? And the other day he goes, "Man, I love that shirt."
Oh,
bro, let me tell you something about that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Only me, you, and my nephew have that shirt.
Yeah, dog. That's some brotherly formations right
there,
That's
the original Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
Thank you, dog. Thank you. Can I get some skin? Thank you, brother.
And
donate to the Off the Grid Ryan PayPal to get him a teardrop trailer.
We're getting off the grid.
Yeah, man. You're getting really off the grid. So can you work? When did you decide to really make this move? Because you had shelter for a while. You don't have to disclose the exact location, but you had a roof over your head.
So for 15 months, I've been dedicating myself towards the industry that I was working in, right? I'm like second AD doing film, commercials.
Well, just explain to them what an AD does on the set.
Assistant director. The first AD is like, it runs the show. The director really doesn't do shit. He just is just the name that you pay to put on there. So the first AD runs the show, and the second is the most hated motherfucker on the fucking entire set. and that's
long
me.
hours and stuff. How long?
It's just because you're the messenger. So you're going to department heads and you're telling them what's cracking, time frames. There's no negotiation.
Yeah.
I went from being a production assistant to being a professional asshole. So I'm very good at doing what I do. And then when the world kind of fell apart, you know, all the pretty people decided to go with all the word nerds and march out in the street and say rah rah shish kumbah, right?
Though. Let's keep it positive.
Right. So that's when I realized, like, man, dude, like I need to get in control of my own destiny, because if others can take away the ability for me to make money, then what the fuck, honey?
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, I need to downsize everything, get to a place to where I can just fully be able to be mobile. And really, you know me, I spend almost all my free time in Malibu. Malibu is 22 miles of coastline, and I spend almost all my free time there. So I can't ever afford to live in Malibu, but I could be a beach bum in Malibu like a mother.
Dude, and then this is triggering something that you showed me on Google Maps. So hold up, man. Can I throw it in there real quick?
If you want.
So we were at our 12-step meeting last week, and he was on the Google Maps ocean line where Malibu is, and he focused in closer to this.
Sycamore Canyon, to be exact, the campground.
It's this ocean.
It's called Sycamore Knoll. Is the geographic term for it.
So basically, this thing that he showed me looked like a UFO, like, I don't know, like, I guess, what am I trying to, like, platform, like a large mass, a UFO mass thing. And it's totally, visible on Google Maps. And you go, look at that. And first of all, how did you even locate this thing hidden in the ocean like this?
For like years and years.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's definitely noticeable. You're like, whoa, there's something there.
Yeah.
But keep going.
Well, years ago, I was looking on Google Maps, and I was just trying to find cool spots to go hike around in Malibu. And then as I was zooming out, I was noticing this anomaly. And then I Googled it, and there's been other like weird. And what's funny is you Google this, and the smallest amount of things pop up. That's how you know, especially someone like us who's lived through the internet. We used to see stuff like there'd be lots of like results. Now it's just the same 4 or 5 things regurgitated. So, but because of my industry, we film a lot in Malibu. We film a lot on the coast.
There's a lot of history there too.
Oh yeah,
didn't a lot of like a lot of the bands from the 60s live out there and record music.
More in Laurel Canyon, but Topanga has its own vibe.
Who's the dude from the Doors? Jim Morrison used to hang out at Venice and Malibu and all those right?
And the thing too about Malibu, so LA's 27 neighborhoods, and motherfuckers never leave their own neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And the thing about Malibu, it is 22 miles of a coastline. That's a long coastline, right?
Long.
No one, and then what's something about that is, unless you have money to be there's no real reason for you to be hanging out around there. But because of the industry I'm in, I get to talk to a lot of lifeguards, a lot of state park rangers, and those are the ones that got me more and more interested into. So like, I have alone time with these dudes, and when you're alone with dudes and you just have dude time, it's a straight up, there's no reason to lie, And then you see like grown men looking creepy, like scared to talk about shit. So like the first guy I talked to was a lifeguard that was in Malibu for 29 years, right?
Damn.
And I asked him, I was like, so you've been looking at the ocean for 29 years? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you ever seen anything? And he just goes, yes. I'm like, would you talk about it? And then he pointed and like over there, and we walked over there, and then he told me.
Do you know where it is now? You could take me there right now.
So yeah, like my goal, I was hoping to before this show.
No, I don't want to go at night, dude.
No, not before. Like
you ain't dude.
So there's a spot that I'm gonna take you to in Malibu to hike, and it overlooks everything. But yeah, it ties in. It ties into what we're gonna talk about today.
Let's start with that, dude. Since you brought it up, let's start with that.
Did that?
Yeah. Because you mentioned there's a whole system down there where it's some kind of...
If you're trying to be demonetized, then I'll go ahead and talk about this. But if you want to be disinformation real quick, because this...
Are you allowed to talk about this on YouTube?
So YouTube's parent company is Alphabet Inc.
You're getting crazy already.
Do you know that? Do you know the parent company of YouTube isn't Google? It's Alphabet Inc.
No, I didn't know that.
You don't know alphabet. The alphabet
But we're not
agencies. Oh yeah. Anyways, so moving on.
To get demonetized here.
You're right. We have very little time, so we're gonna do this.
Okay, so go ahead. Do it. Can you word it to where it's not so crazy? Just go.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
So this,
Dude, what's in that notebook, man?
This is episode 6, right, of us?
Yeah, this is 6.
You know what's fascinating is what I'm about to give you is episode 6 of 19 episodes that I've written. I've written this thing.
What's in there? Why is there highlighting?
Oh, so here we go. You ready? So
Can I read it first?
Oh no.
No, you have to. Because
So you're going to be
is
my.
this your language?
Yep, you're going to be my Vanna White.
Okay.
So the reason these are stacked out right here is in order. All right. So grab from the top.
Okay.
And I'll explain the first one.
Oh, the first one. Okay, this one. Okay, right here.
No worries. You ready?
Yes.
The spiral galaxy. Etymology. All right. What we're talking about today is 6. What we're talking about today is the spiral.
Okay.
All right. The etymology of the word spiral, it's a Greek. It comes from meaning wreath, coil, or twist, right?
And this is what this is. Yeah.
All right.
This is definitely, there's a spiral in here. Are we ready for 2?
Number 2. Go for it.
Number 2. So this is going to be a monthly thing, guys and gals.
Oh, not necessarily in this case, but I've really been wanting to tell you about this. So check it out. As above, so below. The word helix. You know of the word helix?
Yeah, I've heard
What do you think of it? Double helix?
Not much.
So the helix comes from the word meaning curved, Greek,
above,
right?
So below,
Twist. So above, below, it's all twisting. Yeah. So the whole thing is, check this out. We know about the Fibonacci sequence, right?
Yeah.
So go for it. Right here. This is where it comes down to. When me and you last talked, we were talking about the spiral of our lives, right? And how we seem to be going around in circles, rising up, rising down.
That's what I feel like life is.
Exactly.
Just a merry-go-round, around and around.
So this is going to be me giving them discovered and named. All right. The Fibonacci sequence was discovered by Leonardo of Pisa, and he was called Fibonacci because all Italians have rad fucking nicknames, right?
All roads lead back to Rome.
You know what's up.
Okay. Let's not get crazy yet.
Right.
But okay.
So that's the whole idea.
So we're done with 3.
He first published this in 1202.
Okay.
Is the concept of like the exact 369. What you're seeing there, right?
But why do I hit it 3? I always do the 3s, don't I?
Makes sense. There's some connection there, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get crazy, but you know what I do every time I step out of that bathroom.
When you think of the spiral, what do you think of?
A spiral?
Mm-hmm. When you think of nature, what kind of spirals are you thinking of? Any of these?
Know.
Here you
Snails.
go.
I mean,
show that.
Floral patterns.
Most obvious is a snail shell.
Snail. I was gonna say snails, yeah, because that looked like a snail shell.
The flower, the pine cone,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, pine cones, yeah. What are you getting at?
So,
but what is that? Is that your?
So it's what?
Wait, hold up. What about this?
Are you seeing it?
Well, this is a spiral of my thumbprint. Oh no! Don't.
So check this out. Let me explain to you.
Oh no!
Spirals exist everywhere in biology.
Am I onto something here?
Mm-hmm.
My thumb.
Parsimony.
You got it.
That's
we all got this.
Have you ever heard this term, parsimony?
No.
Parsimony. I don't know
You're going to start scaring me.
So what it is the idea is nature doesn't waste energy. All right. When a plant grows, it's moving in spirals because it's trying to connect onto something. Right.
Yeah.
So a staircase moves in a tight upward spiral because that's the least amount of space, right? So this nature doesn't waste any energy. So the spiral is embedded both above and below, right? It's inside us, right?
Yeah.
Light and sound waves
So
travel in spiral patterns from the source of the destination.
We're on 5 right now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, dude.
As quantum physics has been described, all matter is not solid, but is made up of vibrating particles. And what was I saying, dude, when we were hanging out? That me and you vibrate on the same. You're the low E, I'm the high E, and then when you press, so we don't see each other but every couple weeks, but the moment I see you, we're like yeah. It hasn't.
Is it because of this?
I feel like frequency. So what I have been dedicating myself to over the past 15 months since I last seen you is trying to master my own frequency. Because as you know, I operate in a frequency of chaos and madness and vibrating fear, because when I make others hear all the shenanigans and all the Chicken Little shit in my head, you know, like it releases. So I've been trying to come to terms of because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be always vibrating that frequency of fear. So I've been trying to figure out how do I get back to that. Cause
love frequency.
Yeah, because me and you know each other, you know, 6, almost 7 years now, and we've changed as human beings for the better. But like,
yeah, I still, you know, I'm a work in progress still.
Yeah. 1,000%. Man. But so what you're seeing there, right there, that pattern, that one right there, grab that one. It's here you go, right here. There you go.
Wait, hold up. We need to take a quick break here. Now, a word from our sponsor.
Greetings, Earthlings. Are you sick of eating creamy crap soup where they force you to buy a gallon of milk just to enjoy your meal? Then Factor is just for you. With vegan, vegetarian, and protein-rich options, how could you possibly go wrong? Factor only uses fresh ingredients, never frozen. Dinner is served in 2 minutes. Head to factormeals.com/Steebee50 and use code Steebee50 to get 50% off. That's code Steebee50 at factormeals.com/Steebee50 to get 50% off today. I'm highly anticipating my box that I'm about to malfunction. Join Factor today.
And we're back. What do you want me to grab?
Grab that one right there.
This?
So have you ever seen this image before? Do you know what that is?
I might have seen it before. I just I can't recall though.
So that's called the seed of life.
This is?
Mm-hmm. It's a contemporary name for an ancient geometric symbol. It consists of 7 overlapping
circles.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see
the
it.
same diameter, right?
Yeah.
Producing the rosette in the center, right? So it's 7 circles, right?
Yeah.
7 circles.
Yeah. 7 circles.
As Terence McKenna eloquently put, nature is the great visible engine of creativity which all other great creative efforts are measured.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
So check this out. Me and you both have this energy within us, this chaotic spiraling energy, right? And when we can direct it, it's used for good. But when it's not, it's fucking chaotic to our own lives.
Oh, yeah.
So in Sanskrit, ancient Indian, right? The word for spiral is kundalini.
Like Kundalini yoga?
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a reptilian snake on it?
So kundalini, right? It's depicted as a coiled serpent.
Oh, no.
The serpent power. It rises through the body through a series of 7 energy centers or chakras. The aim being to activate the spiritual psychic energy by techniques to raise it from the lowest to the highest.
Wait, hold up. I didn't mean to interrupt, but you notice that the medical symbol, too, like on hospitals, is
That's
like
the caduceus.
is like a staff with a spiraled snake on it.
Yep.
Does it kind of relate to this, or what's?
So the rod in the center.
But you notice that too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's on the metal. It's on hospitals. And
so that's called the caduceus. What you have is the rod. In the
rod,
center,
and then there's a
two
snake curled. Yeah,
there's 2
coiled
snakes.
around it. Yeah, 2 snakes. Snakes.
And that right.
And that's in movies too, man. I've seen it, like in the Beastmaster and all these other movies.
And then at the top, what you have is wings, right?
Yeah.
So what has wings?
Birds, eagles,
Angels.
Angels.
So check it out, my friend.
Oh,
What you're speaking of, those coils?
Yeah, the coils.
Let's go ahead and look at that right there. So check that out.
Chakras. So we're going to chakra. We're doing the chakra thing.
Do you know about chakras?
Well, I'm reading here. This is on top is the crown chakra.
So
then
see
there's
at
a
the
third
bottom?
eye chakra, sacral chakra.
So check this out. See the spiral at the bottom?
Yeah.
This is called the Shakti.
And I sit like that even in our meetings. Sometimes I sit like that. Yeah. Naturally.
So you got the Shakti. This is the spiral energy, right?
What's the one near your
This is the root. This is your root chakra, right? And then I'm going to give this all.
Yeah.
to you, any
Thank
ones
you.
want. But so what you're going?
So this is the root chakra. It's
So break it down.
survival, trust, grounding, Sanskrit, Muladhara, mantra, I am, location, base of the spine, sound, lam. So there's a sound attached to the chakra. Gland, adrenal, color. So these have color. These are color coded. Red and brown color.
So there's 7 chakras.
Yeah.
7 colors, right?
Yeah. So that one's red.
There's 7
brown.
circles in the seed
I like
of life.
green though. That's one of my green.
That's your heart chakra, my friend.
So there's something there because I like green.
Yeah. So want me to take you through?
Yeah. Go
So we
ahead.
got our root chakra, right?
Yeah.
We got the Shakti, that's the spiral coiled energy that's just sitting there and for us to use. And as we're breathing, and you see here, these are going across the patterns of the lungs. So you're breathing in the positivity and exhaling negativity, right? And as you're focusing, flowing the energy up and flowing it down.
So, but you know what? I noticed that it's all centered.
Exactly.
The chakras aren't like on the side. It's all in an alignment.
So the root chakra, meaning the base of your spine.
Yes.
What they're talking about is trust and grounding, right? So when you're grounded, you're like connected to the earth, right?
Is that why they recommend you taking off your shoes and being grounded to like Mother Earth and
For sure.
Okay, there's
Oh, well,
something
just
to it.
in general. I
Yeah.
mean, the electricity, and we're supposed to be barefoot. And then you're up above that right here is called the sacral chakra, right?
And that's like kind of right where your belly button, like right by your belly button. Kind
And this has to do with sex, creativity, right? And abundance. And this all, like, so these all, you'll feel literally when you're out of whack in your life. Have you ever felt something in the pit of your stomach, right?
Yeah.
And so what you're talking about there is the solar plexus, right? And so what that is power, vitality, manifestation.
Is that where creativity comes from then?
Creativity is right here. The
Right
idea
here
of-
in your gut?
Yeah. So that's like when you're getting laid, don't you feel like the things are flowing? Because like now you're releasing this energy and it's moving upward, right?
Yeah.
So these are what they talk about, blocked chakras. And for us to like, they're both physical and metaphysical.
So it's good to release it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always good.
Fair enough.
Then moving up, right, after the solar plexus, we have the heart chakra.
Is that the yellow?
So the sacral is orange.
Orange.
Solar plexus is yellow.
Okay, and then the green is
green
the
is heart.
Yes.
Right? Then we got the heart chakra, obviously love, healing, right? The center of the chest, right? And the sound that's with that is yam. It's
Okay.
like this, whatever, right? Blue, throat chakra, it's communication.
Yes.
It's your ability to like articulate and to like communicate, all that. And it's also, expression. It's something that I definitely have. Third eye, opening, inner creativity, right? Connectiveness, awareness. And the very top is what we have is the crown chakra.
The crown chakra, and
And
that's
that-
spirituality and enlightenment.
And most importantly, what I found out is the sound that I enjoy the most is attached to that one. And what's the sound?
Silence.
Yeah.
That's what I crave too. So there's something to that. I was at the grocery store today, and there was more people than usual, and in my mind I'm like, I just wish it was silent right now. There's just too much going on.
Yeah.
And I feel most at peace alone in here, with the drapes drawn or just closed. Off, and then just silence.
It's your little temple in here, dude.
That's what it is. I feel like I need that silence to rejuvenate my energy and just to,
I can't wait to
so
take you.
that's crazy.
Yep, right.
Crown. So what is that saying then? As far as with these chakras, it's like that's because I really cherish that. Even what's ironic, because it's like what I do for work is like we talk and there's we talk. I'm interacting, but when it's all done, I want to go back to my little golem cave. So,
100%.
So it's pretty. There's something to that,
1,000%.
right?
And it's so the more it's woo woo. Back in the day, I was like, chakras aren't a thing, but it's like the thing. Like when you get bad news, you feel it here. When you're feeling, disconnected from everything, it's just the idea of become aligned, to get back, to take a break, to.
What does it mean by these sounds like om and like? So like these are like these.
So everything we've been talking about is frequency.
And then this, so this word has a frequency like om and yum and kind of like this. This here, right? Same thing.
Yep. Those, what the Eastern religions figured out with chanting, right, of these sounds
Can I put this away?
yeah, they activate something. I used to do this when I would be crazy fucking hungover. I would have to like ohm. I would ohm myself, and that ohm, it vibrates
Dude,
the inner
monks
ear.
do that.
And it would like sober.
Tibetan monks do that. They right?
And it just centers you, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. Now that we have a basic simpleton understanding of all this, let's go deeper.
Okay.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about right here. This is where it's going to be. This is, so starting from the bottom, Steve. I want to show you. This is important to you.
So this is...
The spiral represents the direction and movement, your thoughts. All right? Your thoughts don't have an off button. All right? We have detours. We have all this bullshit in our lives. Me and you, more than anything, like we talked about, we want silence. The spiral represents the state before you spiritually awaken. All right? And now what this is, I found this online years ago, and it's like an emotional like wellness scale. And there's like ones that have more, but I've chose this one because these ones, to me, speak to me. So starting from the bottom, the idea that we're moving ourselves from the lowest frequency.
This is the lowest. These are the lowest frequencies.
This is the lowest emotions you could possibly have.
Let me read them out. So fear, depression, grief, victim, powerlessness.
That's the very bottom of that's the downward spiral.
This is what I felt before I got sober. I felt all this stuff.
So you hit bottom.
I hit. Wow. I hit bottom.
That's the only way you can get bottom, dog.
I hit bottom. That's why I decided to get clean.
Powerlessness.
Hopelessness. This.
And once you get a grasp on this, just like your chakras, and you've come to terms with it and you've accepted it.
Acceptance.
And you want to make a change, you start to move up, right? And so as you're moving upward from the negative.
Insecurity, guilt, unworthiness. That's when I started doing step work. You know, I was kind of processing through all this stuff. You know, I'm not good enough and all that stuff.
Dude, as men, we feel this way, right? I mean, we're old ass men. We walk around this city and we see these gorgeous young dudes with these little broccoli boy and cauliflower haircuts, right? And I can only imagine what it's like to be a woman, to drive down Sunset and see Zendaya 40 fucking feet in the air, perfect skin, flawless. Like the idea that they constantly like women, I have sisters, so I know about the insecurity of all that. So like, it's not ever talked so much about men that we're insecure, but we are, dude.
And so this is what, then you start feeling anger, rage, like the Han, hatred, jealousy. This is what Elliot Rodger felt before he did those heinous acts. He felt that he deserved a girlfriend. He was always jealous seeing couples out in public in Santa Barbara, you know, near Isla Vista, and but it spiraled down. He didn't go up. He was caught in this spiral, going back to your spiral, where he was so flustered, and he's like, well, I deserve that. Why is she with him? I deserve the girlfriend. I'm the supreme gentleman, you know. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with Elliot. I still look up documentaries about Elliot Rodger, but he was in this jealousy, anger, rage, entitlement, you know.
You obviously connect with him.
Well, I have a girlfriend now, so obviously I'm not there. But at one time in my life, I could relate to Elliot. But this is the difference. I would never harm anyone else. I would harm myself. I would get messed up. I would smoke, or I would drink a 40. I would take this or that, and I would numb it, or I would just stay in my, you know what I mean? It'd be more self-loathing.
So what's funny, so all this actually starts at a 0 point, right? All this, both what you're talking about, because this is where it all begins. Boredom and pessimism. This is the 0. You can go up or you can go down from being bored and pessimistic.
A lot of the times I'm here.
Right? And so this is where we start our day. We wake up and you're like, if you rolled and grab your phone is your first thing to do.
Well, I choose to stay in bed like 90% of the time.
Right? So if you're bored.
So you're saying that that's a 50-50. I could either get up and get a bunch of shit done, or I could lay in bed and be like, oh, what's the point?
This is where your day starts. If you're bored and you're pessimistic about your shit, then you're going to get frustrated, right? Then you're
Oh, and you're just going to go down.
So this is where you start, right? This is the lowest. This is where me and you started our lives, moving up. But most human beings are right here.
So this is your average human, boredom and pessimism.
For the most part, just bored with life.
So is that a choice then? You have the power to either go up or down then?
Totally.
So can I play? Oh, bless you, Chelsea. Bless you. Hey, there's some Reese's chocolate chip cookies if you want one there too. So you could either maybe, to start on a good note, make a gratitude list or get on your knees and thank your higher power for a great day ahead of you.
So here's a little bit of a name drop flex. I got to meet Richard Starkey in person.
Who's that again? Oh, sorry.
Most people know him as Ringo Starr. So when I met Richard, because I never met Ringo Starr, but I met Richard Starkey. And I met him backstage, Thousand Oaks Performing Arts Center, like 2017.
You met a Beatle?
I was dating his super hot Pilates instructor at the time. So yeah,
you're dating Ringo Starr's
Pilates
instructor,
and she did the pimp ass shit to where she's like, "You want to go see a band tonight?"
2 more.
And I go, and it was Ringo Starr All Star Band, right? And so I'm backstage, and I'm like walking up to this little hobbit, and I'm like, I can't believe how small this dude is.
Is he shorter than me?
So much shorter than
really,
you. Dude. You tower over this.
I tower over Ringo.
Yeah, dude, and he's 80-something years old this year. I saw him again this year with my parents. I took my little sister treated me and my parents. I love
the
Ringo
Beatles
Starr.
music, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But when I met Richard Starkey, he goes, besides saying, I play the drums. And I was like, oh, yeah, you play. He's such a weirdo. But he goes, you want to know a secret? And I was like, yes. Like, you just kind of nod. And he's like, every day I start my day by rolling off my belly, off my bed like a snake, onto my knees. My feet I never start my day on my feet. I start my day on my knees.
Whoa, I like that.
So now, like, there's
you know what? You know why? Because that's humility.
It's beautiful. Just thinking
it's
of
humbling. It's humility. Yeah.
Just
he
rolling
really
over
he really does that.
And slither. Yeah, him and his wife Barbara.
They just slide off their bed.
They slide and
onto
then,
the
and
ground.
He says
on their knees.
he has like a cool. He's like, I got me a little Buddha that I sit there and I meditate. And
did John do that too? Rest in peace, John Lennon. But did John do that?
John was a junkie.
He was into some weird shit though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get
Everyone
into that
wants
part.
to suck fucking.
Okay. We'll get to that part 7 of the series.
John got that bullet.
Okay. I'm just saying. The music was great though.
Yeah, I mean
the White Album, Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh no,
Rubber Soul. Come on, man.
He's the shit.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the only living member of the Beatles is Ringo.
But what's this? They have a thing called Number 9. Number 9. I mean, we're going to get to that in part.
Revolution number 9.
Yeah, we're going to get to that later.
So look.
Okay.
So you can start your day, dude.
Right here.
And then you can either be bored, pessimistic, you moving down, and go ahead and move us down, because those we'll fill that in.
From boredom and pessimism?
Yeah.
We go to frustration, irritation, and impatience.
Me and you, we know all about that, right, dog? I mean,
dude, I'm Mr. Irritability, bro.
Look, I live off caffeine and bread.
I don't like it when I'm like that, though. I noticed I was like that today at the grocery store. And it wasn't them, it was me, I realized. Because I'm the common denominator here.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't, like, remember that speaker we were, we won't say his name, but he said something.
Gas can or the cross?
Yeah, he said something with that like, really, what did he say? I'm either I'm either one going to start a war, I want a war with you, or I want to be the victim.
Yep.
In the same
He says,
sentence.
I walk around all day with a gas can ready to set myself on fire in the world, or the cross.
So that means that I haven't been really making the right, maybe I need to roll onto my knees and instead of going down.
Mm-hmm. And then fill us in there. So bam, you're
Can
discouraged.
we go up though? I mean,
I like it.
Because I know what it's like here. I know what it's like this. I know this.
So tomorrow,
I want to know what's.
This is tomorrow
here.
for you. Here we go.
So what do I do
You ready?
tomorrow? Yeah.
You wake up.
Yes. I get on my knees.
You slither like Richard Starkey onto your belly.
And then I thank him. Thank you for this day. Whatever
you got.
Yeah, whatever you got for me. Yes, thank you. And then I'll feel contentment.
I mean, like, it's what you choose to do with your life. So, like, what are you going to do tomorrow, dog? What's your
I'm
day?
gonna roll off my my bed, and then I'm gonna probably drink a sugar-free Red Bull, and
You drink Red Bull before you drink water in the morning? You got to start drinking water, dog.
Nope.
What the fuck? You starting the day on sugar-free Red Bull?
Come on, baby, it's cold. It's cold.
So what happens when you're in sleep is your brain is it's called brainwash.
I don't drink enough water.
So when you get into
you're
deep
right.
REM sleep, your brain releases chemicals and washes your brain, right?
Really? So
And so you wake up. I wake up like dehydrated, right? So you're supposed to chug.
I'm always dehydrated.
Dog, we got to get you on some agua
Yeah.
fria. That's muy
Yeah.
caliente. So
Yeah, you're right. I
so
do.
tomorrow you're gonna wake up. You're gonna chug
Yeah, I'm gonna
some
get
water.
on my knees. I'm gonna thank God
Slither.
above. Thank you for the day. Yeah, because I don't want to. I know what this is down here. Come on, man.
We've lived
I know what this is.
20, 30 years in the
Yeah.
fucking downward spiral. But how do we go
Oh,
up?
dude, you're right. Because the underlying theme is a spiral.
This is the whole idea.
That's where you get the saying, "I'm spiraling downwards."
Mm-hmm.
I want to spiral up.
So after you're content, right? You got a bit.
Yeah.
You got hopefulness.
Yeah.
Then you're up to
I
optimism.
want to be here.
Right.
Optimistic, belief, enthusiasm, passion. I want to get there.
And then the highest, right? Joy.
Joy, knowledge, freedom.
You can
That's when you
choose.
die, right? And then you just set free from the matrix.
So look at this frequency. Your voice, being the weirdo that you are and
Mm-hmm.
cutesy wootsy, you put that frequency out into the world, and some hottie boom body, because I've seen her.
I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Picked up that frequency and received it, right?
She loves me, bro.
So
Right? She loves me, bro.
you've done something right, dog. You must be up here.
Yeah?
But what I'm trying to give you is freedom.
Yeah. Do I need to leave this apartment and live with you on the road?
I absolutely. The fact that you've never seen the redwoods, you've never been.
Okay, so this is a part when
So
we
this
do our
is-
monthly.
Yes.
We're not just going to do this. This is very educational. I love doing this, but we're also going to do on the road vlogs.
You know it.
Okay? Think of a name too, because we're going to do a monthly thing here. Okay?
I'm up for suggestions.
Make sure you donate to the PayPal. We don't want him to be out and about. We want him to be safe, secure, with the teardrop camper in the back of his vehicle where he could wash his hands, bathe, cook food, and do all that stuff, okay? And that's going to be up there. So, can you see that, Chelsea? Yeah. Okay. So, okay, we still on here?
No,
Or?
you're good.
We're
I'm
gonna-
gonna end on something positive. for you.
Okay, okay.
Right? Ready?
Oh,
Are you ready
no,
for
no.
this?
You got like five. We'll do another 5-10 minutes.
All right, check this
Okay,
out. So
okay.
this one right here. So we've been talking about the shell. We've been talking about the spiral, right? We're talking about that. So now I'm gonna take you into a deeper realm, right? So where I grew up was a city called Chino Hills, really small little town.
Where's that located? Here?
It's about 37 miles east of here.
Okay.
All right. And it's in the Inland Empire. 909 Kook, what's up? All right. So when I was years ago, they built a Hindu temple, and I used to just hang out there, and I would read the books that they made for kids, all these little comic books, and I would just absorb all this knowledge. And I wanted to know more and more about like the symbols. And so this gentleman right here, this is Vishnu the creator.
Is it a Hindu god or something?
Vishnu the creator. All right. The sacred conch shell is an integral part of the Hindu symbolic religious tradition. All right. You see that what he's holding in his hand there? He's always portrayed holding the conch shell in his hand. When
Some kind of circular thing too, like
Oh,
looped
yeah.
around his finger.
so that's the little disc they talk about, the how he's spinning the universe in a
Yeah.
spiral, right? So
What's up with the snakes above his head, dog?
what do we say about Kundalini, the serpentine energy?
Oh my goodness. So they and then their body's a snake too. His body's a snake too.
So let's check this out. When blown, it is said to purify the environment from all evil.
Really?
the
Why does he
conch-
have four arms?
It's to symbolize the multiple aspects of a god. That's why they always have multiple
What's
arms.
the thing on the left hand? Is that perfume or something or cologne
Which one?
on his left hand?
So that's the shell that I'm talking
Oh,
about.
that's a shell.
That's the conch shell.
That's the shell.
That's the shell that we're speaking of. And so the conch shell symbolizes the primordial sound of Om. The sacred word that supposedly was spoken to bring the world into being.
Okay.
All right. So sound, vibration,
Yeah.
brought it into being, right?
Mm-hmm.
The idea that the seed of life in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of its vibration, all of it's moving, it's motion, it's forward, it's progression.
Is that why certain music, like you know how that's our hierarchy too, like record labels, they have like it's such a low frequency where it doesn't raise, like you know how like that's why there's a conspiracy about XXX Tentacion, because he like realized that like the hertz, he could, he knew the frequencies
Hertz?
the hertz vibration, the 44 or something
So
like
this
that.
right here, my friend.
And then he understood that he could make a change by raising your vibration because of the sound frequencies.
It's called the love tuner.
Okay.
This is tuned to 528 hertz.
So that raises it.
This is the frequency of love.
Let's hear it.
This is the C, the middle C, the middle way, the way that
Let's hear
Buddha
it.
talks about.
Okay, I want to hear it. I want to hear the love frequencies. Do it one more time. I felt good right there. Do it one more time. One more. 3. Make it 3. Make it 3. That actually felt good, man.
So, dude, you want to trip about this shit?
Yeah.
I go out into nature and I play and I do this.
Yeah.
Birds come closer to me.
They do. What about dogs or wolves and stuff?
I haven't come across any coyotes
Yeah.
yet.
Okay. Yeah. But they so they're attracted to that frequency.
It's the frequency of love, and it's something I'm trying to vibrate within me because, as we know,
and we're gonna end it with that because that's a good place to end it. The love frequency. We keep going. Finish that thought.
That's all, man.
So,
Well, so hold on. So the main thing that I wanted to because I did end. I have a great ending for you here. Check this out. This is the last
but to save some fun because we got to do part 2. Where this is a series here.
Believe me.
So-
Do you want to know the part 2 that I left behind?
Yeah. But let's finish with Vishnu. Like what's that? Is that some Masonic?
That's good. Yep.
That's a Masonic.
I saved the best for last, my friend.
Okay, you want to end it like it?
Well, so Vishnu. Okay, so everyone thinks
Vishnu.
people that don't know about Eastern philosophies, they don't realize that Buddhism comes from Hinduism.
Okay.
So, if you go to a Hindu temple, you'll see Buddha carved onto the wall because Buddha was the 9th incarnation of Vishnu.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
So they're waiting for the 10th incarnation, and it's the final incarnation of Vishnu. And it's
When's that going down?
It's the man on the white horse.
When's that going down?
What else is on the white horse in other religions? Behold the pale horse.
Yeah,
And upon him was death. So in
Thanks for tuning in to the Steebee Weebee Show.
No, we can't end there.
Yeah, don't end it there,
No,
dude.
okay.
Please, don't end it there.
That's why in World War II, you can go and Google up. There is Anomalies. You know who the Anomalies is?
No.
That is the SS. That's the secret society within the SS, the occult.
Okay.
So when the Anomalies went east to search for the Ubermen, right?
Yeah.
They're looking for the Supermen.
Yeah.
They started to measure skulls. And then when they went to Tibet, they saw that the Tibetans used the swastika. And they're like, this is a symbol that connects us to them. So what they were looking for was the man on the white horse.
They're looking for him back then?
The Hindus saw, so you can see these pictures now. There is Hindu nationalists in SS uniforms because the Hindus met the Nazis, saw what they're up to, and are like, damn, these fools this might be the man on the white horse.
Oh, no.
So they some of them joined. And there's these crazy imagery where you just see a full-blown Hindu dude in an SS outfit. It's because
So
they thought potentially that Adolf could have been the man on the white horse.
Really?
Yeah, it's a trip. It's one of these weird things. Like it's connects. Like I grew up loving Indiana Jones. So later on in life, when I discovered this, I was like, damn, this is some like real life Indiana Jones crossover.
Yeah.
But so the idea that I was talking about, the ninth incarnation, is Buddha.
Yeah.
So Buddha, this is right here, buddy. Check this one out. That's the one. So check this out. I lost myself a little bit here. So Buddha is also always shown with the conch shell. It's portrayed with the spiral to the right. And if you turn it around, this one will show you. The other one, this one.
Like this one.
And that's because the spiral to the right is considered extremely rare in nature.
Mm-hmm.
This represents the rare gift of the Buddha's teaching to us, the Dharma. Right?
Yeah.
Known, it was spread out in all direction. The sound of the conch trumpet is loud and vibrant enough to awaken those sleeping and those covered in a blanket of ignorance. And what did I tell you, man, when we last hung out? That there's only two modes of human operation. It's ignorance and fucking arrogance. Which one are you going to be? So this right here, this conch shell, the idea of waking up to your higher self.
Yeah. That's what it symbolizes?
And so the idea of the spiral is to the rare right-hand spiral is what Buddha
And
talks
do you
about.
go back, do you do it to the chakras as well? Like kind of to put it all together? Like
So
to
we're,
bring it all
we're,
together.
we're
So you have
vibrating
to
us.
spiral upwards
Yep. So we're
to
bringing
your
us.
higher self.
As a result, the shell represents the Buddha's fearlessness in seeking the truth and illuminating the world within.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, dude, I'm going to leave you off on this. Remember I was
Yeah.
talking about in the very beginning about a staircase is the,
Yeah.
is the shortest distance from one level to the another, right?
Yeah.
A spiral staircase takes you up.
Yeah. So does a light? I remember like a lighthouse, kind of like there's a. Oh, I even said it. I said, see, we're on the same frequency. I just said like a lighthouse.
I love you, dog.
Yeah.
Here it is. Now, check this out.
See, I didn't even, right
This
here.
is by a gentleman named Mr. Tavers Christmas Humphreys. That's his name. None of his names are first name, or all his names are messed up. Tavers Christmas Humphreys is his name, like whatever. So this dude is the founder of the Buddhist Society in the 1920s in
What does
London.
that have to do with the lighthouse?
I'll explain.
Okay.
All right. This is from Karma and Rebirth. So he was like a dude that brought like.
Have you seen that movie, The Lighthouse, by the way? That was a trippy movie.
Yeah,
dude.
and I look way too much like fucking William Dafoe.
You
dude.
do.
It was
Oh
horrifying.
my God,
I
you
was like-
do.
I was
You
like,
do look like
I'm
you
so
do
ugly,
look like
bro.
William.
Like,
No, you're
that's
a
why I was
handsome
like,
guy.
I
I
shaved
like the
beard.
new look, but dude, that movie was
Oh,
trippy,
man.
bro.
Ugly.
Yeah. No, you're a handsome guy.
So check this out. He brought Buddhism to like London and really like by having the Buddhist Society, it spread. And by him studying it, what I like is a Westerner's interpretation of the East because they add this flourish and poeticness to it. So I'm going to leave you off on here. All right, here we go.
Yeah. And this has to do with the lighthouse?
This is from Karma and Rebirth from 1943. Man has many levels of cognition, windows on the spiral staircase of his understanding. And even as the lighthouse keeper, whose tower is based in the living rock, climbs to the level of the lantern, where he tends the light which is not his light, so man's evolving consciousness must climb from plane to plane until he finds and learns to tend the light within that shines eternally.
So you have to make it to the lighthouse, right? You got to make it there.
Got to keep on going up. Just
To
keep
the
on
light-
searching.
to the lighthouse. That's where the light is, to the very top of it.
And
You know
your-
what's weird
your
is
higher
I just
power.
I haven't seen Shutter Island, and remember at the very end he has to go to the lighthouse, and then he realizes like really what's happening. Do you remember that? That's Scorsese, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie where he has to go there? Then he's like, oh, this is. Yeah. Then you realize, oh, this is what's really going on.
And I purposely left off
Yeah.
this because this is an entire episode of its own.
All right, let's not show it yet, because
Let me
that's
just show you.
that's next
Let
month.
me just show you.
Don't get crazy, man.
Let me just show you so they
Okay.
see your reaction. Do you understand what I'm doing here?
Okay, don't peel the onion yet. Don't. I know. I'm
see
seeing
this?
it. Yeah.
Do you see this?
Yeah. Okay, that's for next time. Dude, I love you, brother. Okay, so this is going to be a monthly thing, right? Maybe at the end of each month. Definitely support my main man Off the Grid Ryan. To help him get a teardrop RV camper unit, like a pod, so he could be safe.
Trying to get mobile.
And sound and mobile, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So a comment below if you like to see this series, because this is going to be series, an ongoing series. And it's just stuff that's, this is going to be fun. And look out for more content from us, okay? Love y'all. Oh, yeah, do that, the sound. Let's go out. Let's do it with this sound. Then I'm going to go off camera with this sound. Yeah. What? Right here? Again. Hiding in the crevices, in the coral premises, in my Neverland like Peter Pan, checking messages. I feel like a kid. It's the way that you grow when you let them go on the edge of plateaus when they push you fall so low. I'm a silhouette that you'll forget, a shadow in the dark. I'm a millisecond part, a deck that shuffle with the cards. I'm a vortice to heart, like a monk upon the ledge, and I'm trying to do my part before departing from the edge. A shark is there, a bark is there, remarks about my art aware. Anything we say or do will be demolished like a chair. Tear 'em down and wear 'em. Black turns to gray, another hair changes shade to rainy clouds. I'm proud of what you did, allowed me to fly an eagle away from nest. I heard my cattle cry, so I woke up Peggy Sue. Walked out into the herd and they mutilated too with laser type precision without a drop of blood. So I grabbed my Colt revolver, I'ma holler up a machine elf is talking about the details.